moving into game 2 of round 3.
Look, don't worry, guys. It's not a criminal.
It's
guys can come watch now.
an Anarch. And there we go. It's noise.
Yeah, it's noise, though.
Pacer, widely known for his noise play.
Called Net Installer.
Net Installer.
Draw
Hey,
virus. Install a virus. Draw a virus. Install a virus.
there is a certain art there, knowing when to pressure, when to
no, when
run.
to run. Yeah, no, it is. That's actually one of the hardest things.
Yep.
About playing noise is knowing when do you spend time running versus drawing your pieces to mill the corp.
That's right.
Because I played against Pacer many times because he's a local here, and there are many turns I just lose because my HQ is not well enough defended.
Yep. And Noise, a great ability to get in where you don't think he can get in and sacrifice programs at a wild abandon that not many other runners can do so. Versus Blue Sun, a solid matchup. Could potentially see some kill action.
Yeah.
Always popular.
I mean, obviously, the Anarchs have the protection in the form of I've had worse.
Yep.
But a lot of things can go wrong.
So one key card in this matchup, I believe, is going to be David. Popular included Anarch decks. One that really challenges Blue Sun's ability.
If you David that, how many subroutines does that thing have?
That is a 3 subroutine Orion. Definitely a Davidable target. And if Pacer can draw a David in his first few clicks, he's going to be quite happy.
There's a medium. Nope.
He does have the Street Peddler, a great first click for any Anarch.
Yep.
And in this scenario, happy to see
wow, he's got a lot of good
Pawn
things
Shop.
on that. Yeah.
The viruses are a bit of a bummer, but there you
go.
Is he going to dig? All right. So there you go.
Street Peddler again.
Kevin is gladly going to take.
Wow. Sucks that both of those are on it, but that's still a pretty good turn.
Sure. But finding Wildside and Aesop's Pawn Shop in your first turn when they weren't even in your opening hand
is insane.
Pacer quite pleased about that.
Yeah. Good stuff. It's a paltry opening hand.
So Kevin, feeling fairly confident that if Pacer didn't have a David the previous turn, that he wouldn't have one this turn. So re-oversights. Pacer happy to just get Wildside out on the board. Super draw. Not the best draw for Wildside, but there you go. So Noise at it again.
Now.
And Data Sucker, a solid card to see. And there you go. Kevin, unchallenged yet again.
Is, he's lost the adjusted, and most noise lists, probably this one, has 2 adjusted. So it might be hard to get the next one.
He does have a Deja Vu in hand, but I honestly think there are way better targets for Deja Vu.
There are, but a free click every turn, 2 cards.
It's a tough call.
I think you can give up a Deja Vu for that.
We'll see.
Al's got same old thing, so you can same old thing Deja Vu.
That's right.
If you really need the Deja Vu back.
Does also have the Levy in hand.
Great turn 3 play. Levy.
Turn 3 Levy. You've seen it here first, folks.
Yeah, though. Yeah, Levy's so good in noise. Like, it's an ability that they'll probably mill you if they Levy enough. So good
Pacer,
viruses going in the trash, though, here.
However, Aesop's Pawn Shop, not a card you can afford to lose.
Never. So good.
And he's getting crazy value.
He ate the Data Sucker?
At this
point, he only took 2 credits for it?
Yeah, it might be
there we go.
He
fixed
there he
himself.
is. Noting that the Street Peddler provides a 1 credit discount on the Aesop Pawn Shop. So, Pacer content to just install now that he's got his engine online.
Here? I think that's what he's debating.
I don't know.
Like, how many assets is HP going to try to res? He's going to Deja Vu adjusted. I bet you.
There it is.
Got there, folks.
As we discussed, getting that extra click, very relevant in the long term of the game, I think.
Like, he is set up like beyond compare now. He has every piece of the puzzle. Pretty early, too.
So he tosses Hacktivist, I think wisely here. Out of a Blue Sun, at most, maybe a Jackson.
The hand being like viruses and...
Yeah.
Also, there's no threat for it right now.
Okay. So he's also... So we're looking at here, he does have Grindle Refineries. A somewhat common include in Blue Sun decks. So Hacktivist, I don't know. I think Pacer has better things to do at this point.
I agree. It's not the worst thing in the world to toss.
Right, right.
It's not a horizontal deck. It's whatever.
I've not seen that one in a long time.
Kevin commenting he hasn't seen Lamprey in a long time.
Man, Lamprey, a
Where's he
killer
been?
card.
Lamprey's so good.
Definitely impactful. If nothing else, never triggers, still gets that noise.
Yeah, it's a one-cost virus.
Yep.
But
Noise
like,
always
there's lots.
happy.
There's some turns where if you can get a good lock with Lamprey, they have no out.
Yep.
It's like the Rain will try to do before, just run.
So there you go. Deja vuing for some
Lamprey.
high-quality programs. Cash, incredible card for noise. Happy to see that. Installing cash, maximum value.
There's an Atlas just went in the trash.
Nope. And with a data sucker, perhaps some
It's one of the
incentive.
things about Noise as well. I've seen Noise mill like 10 plus cards and not check. They like wait forever, and they always like, I don't understand that. Like I'm really curious to see how soon Pacer will check.
Yeah.
Because the longer you wait, that's a Jackson. He's gonna get Jackson with it.
Yeah, at this point, I think his rescuing of Jackson, or of the Atlas rather, is a good way to go.
Yeah.
Atlas, Project Atlas, very key card for the Wayland player.
Yeah. I mean, they're like the one faction that doesn't have more 3/2, so you want to protect those if possible.
And at this point, I think Kevin feels fairly secure on all of his iced servers. No
I mean, he's got
breakers
a
in sight.
pile of money. We're not sure exactly
yeah.
how much, but it's 2 Orions worth at the minimum.
And hey, Orion, not
15.
to sneeze at. That being said, a firing of subroutines on Orion, Pacer couldn't really care less at this point. I mean, it trashes one program and ends the run, and that, for 15 credits, is not the kind of impact you want that ice to have.
That's true.
So Pacer drawing up, seeing the cash, happy to see that. He adjusted, little
back.
sad to use the Deja earlier, but he does gain that click.
The clicks that he's gained, I think, are pretty valuable.
There you go. Cash, excellent. Milling, happy to see it. Kevin, if you'll notice, has advanced what we
Was
can
already
only
there, yeah,
imagine
he
to be an
advanced it
Atlas
again.
one more time. An extra Atlas counter.
He seems confident that Pacer can't get in. Like,
Yeah, and he's probably right. Second hacktivist. Gotta toss a card.
he's got one more click. He's saying what to play.
I see.
Play the cloud.
Imp,
Imp, so good.
great card. Very happy to see that.
Let's see if he's going to score this agenda or whatever it is.
At this point, I think getting that out the door,
How many
probably
advancements did he put in it?
sizable.
Just one?
It appears just one.
Interesting.
I think that's fine. Interesting position for Pacer to be in. Still not knowing whether or not the Blue Sun deck is going to rely on a kill-based combo.
Yeah.
Does that
yeah,
slow
it's also
Pacer
true.
down?
We don't know, actually, from a Pacer's point of view, whether he has any kill in his deck or not, or it's just a pure Glacier build.
You're right.
Now he's laying down the Hacktivist.
I think
now the resing of the Jackson will force
Yep.
a discard. Strong play.
I think it's a reasonable time to do so. Why not? Just after a score of an agenda is also pretty wise.
He runs the Archives, forcing a discard.
Yep.
Pretty strong here.
Yep. Good play by Pacer. That card going in the bin. And Jackson most likely getting used at this point.
What's interesting about Pacer's noise list, and I've seen in a lot of others, is because of MWL taxing out Parasite so much, they've had to cut Hades Shard.
Which is a big deal because
Yeah.
Hades Shard can be a
game-wrecking,
game-defining of
Yeah, just not even like you ever fire it, just the threat of it being on the field. You know, when
Absolutely.
you get a free run on Archives, you lay down Hades Shard.
Yep.
Now, like, you build 2 agendas, you pop, sometimes the Corp has to pop Jackson early just in fear of it.
Absolutely. Pacer appears to have scored an agenda.
Oaktown
That
renovation.
would likely be an Oaktown
Yeah,
renovation.
it's you can see, it's a 4 thing here.
Yep. That-
But, I mean, did you get that on the Archives run then? I'm sorry, I was looking
yeah,
for a
it
second.
appears
So, like,
perhaps
there were that many agendas in there. that he couldn't
taxed out
take them
the
out.
Jackson.
It'd be nice to see a mid-seasons after this. I don't know what the deck, though, is.
Clot hits the board.
Atlas goes in the trash.
Ooh.
Check to
God.
turn 2 early.
can't stop those Atlases from running away.
Kevin's got to hate that. He just shuffled those in.
Yeah.
And just go right back in the trash.
That is the real challenge of
purge.
Of
Strong
noise.
purge.
It's a tough purge. I mean, at this point, do you have ice in hand? Can you keep him out of archives?
I guess you want to
reliably?
get rid of the imp more than anything.
That's fair, but can he even get in any servers to make the imp useful?
He's off Faust eventually, like
Yeah.
right now.
And the Faust is online, and this is what Pacer likes to see. Can finally start to threaten servers, if need be.
Cash, cash.
Seems strong.
I love this cash, cash. Click to play cash.
Pacer content to cash it up. The big bucks. Executive boot camp hitting the bin. Not something Kevin wants to see in there.
He's going to get
Running
one Atlas.
archives. Getting
What is it?
rewarded there.
Got the Atlas.
That is an
On the
Atlas.
first mill. Pro. It's pretty strong. Oh, doesn't Faust. Oh, he has another one in hand. Or he knows he's going to get another one. Or he plans on not running. Like, he just doesn't want to die. He's that. Like, he could win just like this.
At this point,
And we are going to go.
wow. Use, I believe, of the Atlas token to go acquire a Hollywood renovation. And boldly going for the score. With the dedication ceremony. Cool card. As a reminder, not going to trigger the ability of Hollywood renovation when placing advancement tokens on it.
And now he's using the other Atlas.
To grab the third Atlas. He must have had 2 Atlas tokens on there.
Yeah,
First to find Hollywood renovation. The second to find Project Atlas. You'd rather have it in your hand than in the trash.
I'm still confused by this. I don't. Yeah, it's interesting. He's at 2. Pacers. I know of this combo. I just haven't seen it occur.
Yep.
So I'm not too familiar with it. So I'm going to see what happens. Faust is going to get in though. That sucks. And he's got more cards.
A lot of cards. Charge, data suckers. Brutal turn of events. Will Kevin be able to keep him out? The Orion.
You don't have to break all of them. He cannot resolve another subroutine.
And there you go. That is game 2 of round 3. Tough, tough turn of events for Kevin. I think he went for it in a tough situation, and
Yeah.
his gamble did not pay off.